you, Lucress, for being here this morning. Can you tell everyone your full name and how do you help clients?
My name is Lucress Irizarry, and I help women to overcome overwhelm by healing their thoughts with words of wisdom so that they can regain their confidence, crush their goals so that they can experience peace and happiness in their relationships and their life. That is how I help clients.
Wow, that is so needed. Now, why do you love Clubhouse?
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love Clubhouse. I'm sure you probably get the same response from everybody. It was a game changer for me in my business. It's where I get a lot of my clients only because there's like this personal connection and they can hear the intention and the genuineness and the authenticity of your voice and your personality. So they feel like they know you. And yeah, it's just a great way to connect through voice.
So true. Now, I know Clubhouse can be a little addictive. So, how many hours do you spend on Clubhouse?
Wow. So in the beginning, because I joined back in November. So in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning, I was on there probably a good 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours a day. And it was just different kinds of groups and different people. There were prayer groups and there were business groups. There was just everything. My mind was blown because I'd never experienced anything so rich. I was in a room with Les Brown, for example. I was on the stage talking to this man and I couldn't. Where can you do that anywhere else? How get that type of access to Les Brown where he's actually giving you some one-on-one advice and you're not paying for it? So Clubhouse is a game changer. So now I had to, because I said, listen, I'm not making, any money. I really need to contribute this other piece of time to my business, right?
Uh-huh.
So I said, all right, we got to narrow this down. And I spend about on average 2 to 3 hours a day in Clubhouse.
Excellent. Now, you spoke about one cool connection, Les Brown. Have you made any other cool connections with people by being on the platform?
Absolutely. I've made connections with people who have been able to help me with like some of my content. People like Delano Johnson, because I'm a part of the House of Creativity. I am one of the executive assistant to him now. Like that happened through Clubhouse. So I'm his executive assistant. Yes. And he's connected to people like Les Brown. That's one of his mentors. But I didn't know that at the time that I connected with Les Brown. He's also connected to Dr. George Frazier, who is the king of networking. And he received an award from President Obama because of his many, many years in just helping people to network. He has something called the Power Networking Conference. And so he's just connected to greats. So I'm connected to greats that are connected to greats. And it's just great, right? It
That's
is amazing.
amazing. Good
Yeah.
for you. Now, have you generated any leads from Clubhouse, or how do you plan to generate leads for your business?
I absolutely have generated leads. I've gotten several clients from Clubhouse, either directly or through referrals. So people hear me speaking in other rooms because I moderate. Sometimes I just go up just to speak, but I have two rooms that I moderate on an ongoing basis. The one is with the House of Creativity, but the other one is under the Divine Intervention house or clubhouse.
Okay.
And it's called the I have something to say room. So each Wednesday we have a topic that we go over, and it's just about life. It's about whatever it is that is on your heart to say. I have something to say, and that's pretty much how we come up with the topics. It could be something in relation to the month that we're in, like we're in the Women's Month right now, and so all of our topics were related to different women things. Yesterday was how to spring clean your life, because we're in a spring cleaning season. So that was a great topic that we had. And so in that aspect, that's how I'm able to generate clients, because they hear the feedback and the wisdom that I'm pouring out. And they're like, oh, wait a minute, I want to connect with you because I really think you can help me with my goals.
Excellent. What piece of advice have you heard in the rooms that has really resonated with you?
Oh my goodness, that's such a loaded question. My mind is like, the piece of advice. Gosh, it was definitely, it was more of a reminder to stay focused, to protect your peace, to stay centered, which is something, the message that I put out often. And so that is a lot of what I was getting. The other thing was, your failures are not failures until you stop trying. So failure is not a failure until you stop trying. The failure is a lesson. It's a lesson. So you fail at something, you get the lesson, you keep trying, but you don't give up. And the minute that you give up, that's when it becomes a failure. That was the major thing.
Excellent advice. Where can people find you online, Lucress, if they wanted to work with you or become your client?
So you can find me under Instagram. I'm under Lucress _ Irizarry. Also on Facebook, Lucress Irizarry Empowerment and Relationship Coach, or just Lucress Irizarry. You can just type me up. My name is not a common name, so you'll find me very quickly. I do have my membership site, which is Brightlyou, because that's the name of my company. It's a women's empowerment organization. It's called Brightlyou. Where we help women to become the best and brightest version of themselves through wisdom, education, entertainment, and empowerment. So brightlyou.com and lucress.com is under construction, because that's really going to be the main site, because I do so many different things. I'm also the CEO of Faith in God Family Restoration Corporation, and our mission is restoring communities one family at a time through giving. That is my nonprofit organization. And so we help families that are in need to get back up on their feet and just, have a more enriching life, because before they didn't have it, experiencing hardship. So we definitely help them to do that through financial education and planning, restoration workshops, and then also they're required to volunteer. So that's how they get.
You are doing it, Lucress. Absolutely. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. And we will see you in Clubhouse. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.